goodness. Oh my goodness, what's happening? What's happening? It's me! Hello! Welcome on in! It's another Wednesday. I'm from the internet, and my name is Mr. Matt. Hopefully, you're doing most excellently today. And we're back yet again with more Wheel of Struggle action as we end up taking on Pepsiman. One of the greatest games ever made, or at least one of the games that has been made. Pepsi friend. Indeed. Welcome on in, Markman. Welcome on in, Pixel Portable. Pepsiman indeed. As a lot of people have been pointing out, Pepsiman does sound a lot like it says Pet Seaman. So, you know, the seminal fluid from a beloved pet, such as a hamster, you know, a lizard, maybe a spider. You know, you've retrieved some of the sperm from its pedipalps. Those are the little things that are on the front. Male spiders end up using them to usually end up having little globules of their semen so that they can end up inseminating the female spider. But yeah, that's just semen. You know, there are many different pets. People like their seed. Anyways, we're going off on a complete different tangent. Updates. So yeah, I've got a new suit coming for my work Christmas party, so do expect to see that in the future in an episode of Low Res. That's going to be fun to have. A new suit to end up having. That's going to be good. Low Res updates. We've got the Christmas Carnage coming. We've recorded quite a lot of Christmas Carnage already, but there is still stuff to end up filming. We should still be on track to end up releasing on Christmas Eve. So we'll have a premiere on Christmas Eve quite late, but it will end up being a weird premiere of our Christmas edition. But anyways, that is all the weird stuff out of the way. So we're going to find out what is happening with Pepsiman, and we're going to see what our position can be on the board. I've got Adrian's stream up at the moment. She's making a good attempt at Pepsiman. She's not got long left of her attempts, her 5 hours. For those of you who don't know, the Wheel of Struggle is a 2-week challenge for every single game that they end up having on there. So every week, a new game ends up being spun on the wheel. And then when we find out what that game is, we play it for 5 hours over the course of 2 weeks. At which point we end up putting our scores in, seeing who ends up being at the top of the leaderboards, and they get a bundle of points. And at the end of all of this madness, we'll end up seeing who are the top 10 gamers of the Wheel of Struggle, and who, most importantly, will end up having a win against their name. Will they end up having 2 like Markman, or will they end up being like Octobot and also having 2? It's a very, very spicy season so far, and you can find out more details over on www.wheelofstruggle.com. So do check that out if you so wish. Let's flip over to the game now. Stop mucking about. I need to adjust that slightly. There we go. I'm just going to move where I put the trip. There we go. So that it can always... Because it seems to be wanting to go down, you see. It seems to be wanting to go down. Anyways, hopefully everything should look all fine and sound okay. So, I do believe time starts when I end up pressing on the button. Just double checking my key config. So we've got jump on X, which for me will be A. And circle, which for me will be B, is for sliding. I've just noticed my deaths are still at 5, which is not correct. So I've got to find the file that I use for my deaths, or see if this works. There we go. Beautiful. That worked. Right, so we're on Type C controls. As we can see here, this is a can of Pepsi. If I do it here, it actually ends up lining up to what you see on the screen. So here's a can of Pepsi. If I go over here, this is more where the actual can is on my screen. So the pointing functionality, not quite the same. Anyways, I'm going off the beaten path. Let's see how we get on, shall we? So for those of you who haven't seen this, this is a runner where you just have to run up the road, collecting cans of Pepsi, and see if you can survive the whole game. That's all it is. So here's our protagonist.
Hey, let's start the game.
Large American man. So Pepsiman is going to go across different scenarios, and he's going to try and collect Pepsi. Delicious, warm Pepsi. Well, we don't want to do that. That's not what we want to do. That's also not really what we want to do there. The objective there is probably to sort of avoid them. Oh, we missed one there. Right, so this is the inverted section. Oh, there's a hole there. Avoiding the hole probably would have been a good idea there, you see. What I didn't do there was avoid the hole. See, that time we avoided the hole, so we're okay so far. The more cans we get, the more Pepsi powers we get, aka lives. Right, so you can run into the back of the trucks. Gotcha. Got 40 seconds left. Pepsi man indeed. Jam out some Pepsi. Right, don't run into the back of the truck. Gotcha. Right, there we go. That's level 1 done. We've finished level 1. Level 1 complete. And we've had 1 death so far. Glug it down, you big Pepsi slut. Let's see how many lives we've got. That's 85 cans. That's 5 lives we've got. 137? Where the hell did that 137 figure come from? Because I haven't actually played this before. People are now going to think, oh, he's played this before. He's cheating the wheel, he is. I'm honestly not. I am genuinely perplexed where that score came from. Well, the time was. Ooh, swine. These fellas are loud, aren't they? There's a fan there, mate. Right, excellent. Don't go in the hole, Pepsi man. Oh God. Right, we need to do better here. Come on, we need to stop running into things. We need to stop dying. Welcome on in, D-Oodlings. I will check with chat in just a moment. But welcome on in. What a slide! this one doesn't switch the left and right. Cool. I'd rate it out to 8. That's all good. We'll just have a little goosey. Saw you on, so wanted to pop in and say hi and see you play this. Had rated out to Adrian, who is also Pepsi Manning it up. I have noticed she is. Over many times can you say this joke before it gets old? Pepsiman. Indeed. Pepsiman. You can say it as much as you like. I need to add 2 deaths onto me for that. So we've had 2 deaths so far. I only stream once a week, so that's probably why you haven't caught me before. And also, they're not very good streams, you see. Right, so we'll watch out here. That's one of our hits gone. We've only got 2 real hits, like that one there. If I get hit by one more thing, then that's it. The can wins. I can't have the can win here. Hopefully everyone is doing most excellently this evening. And they are enjoying some form of beverage. Oh! Yeah, there's giant sausages floating around in the background. That's just kind of my thing. I've got sausages all over the place. Okay, so the jumping just kind of sucks on this bit. I have to jump way before I think it is. Before I get squashed. Hopefully that came through fine for you guys, because I could not hear that at all thanks to Pepsiman. Too much power of Pepsi. Right, come on, we can't die here. There we go. The next game is Nightshade. Oh my goodness. Oh, to check out Nightshade. This is the game that we haven't played yet. And there was a lot of confusion as to what version of Nightshade it actually is. Whether it's the NES version, or if it's the one that was on the Amiga.
You're doing pretty good.
I'm not, mate. I'm not. People play Pepsiman for the plot, but the plot is just wiggling right in front of us here. So, the events of the game are, the apocalypse has now happened, millions are dead, Pepsi Man is currently in the process of trying to deal with a divorce. During the divorce, his ex-wife got all the cans of Pepsi, so now he's trying to get the Pepsi himself. She's just carelessly discarded it across the streets. He did say in the court proceedings, this is likely what will happen. And they didn't listen to him, they just went, no. She wouldn't leave them discarded across, you know, random places. Ah. Because there's multiple nightshades. If you watch low res, then you'll end up knowing about some of them. I'm dead. I need to stop running into things. That would really help my case, wouldn't it? I pressed slide. But the slide came out then at the start rather than, you know. me to not do that, you know. That would help if I stopped doing that. Stutters don't help either, really. It's going to be okay. I'm going to get through this section here. It's going to be glorious. There we go. I'm not drinking Pepsi tonight. I've got a delicious cup of tea in my large skull mug, so don't forget to enjoy a drink yourself. A delicious beverage, whatever it may be. Alright, there we go, that's some more. It's a very clean and nice design, isn't it, for that? A very nice design for a Pepsi can. Right, here we go. Next stage for Pepsi game. We're into the sewers. So the control scheme for this game is very simple. You've got one button that ends up sliding, dashing, you know, doing all that sort of stuff. If it was up to me, I'd probably put slide and stop, like the braking system that they've got in here, on different buttons. I need to stop dashing so late and jumping. I need to just dash early and then jump. That's what I need to do. There we go. That was close. We've only got 2 lives left. I say it's actually 3 because you've got 1 when there's nothing there. Right. Now we're going into the subway. Dagnammit. Yeah, playing with the steering wheel must be really fun to do. So welcome on in 16-bit Hyper Turbo. Hopefully you're doing most excellently this evening. Right, this is our last life now. If we lose this one, we've got 1 shot to do all of this now. If we fail it, that's it. We've got to start from the start again. End of the subway section, and then it's the rooftops, which can really end us. See, people get to this bit and they've got a lot more lives than I've currently got. The system is not really enjoying it. There we go. Oh, it really is not enjoying this game, my system. It's having a bit of a shocker. Right, so we're back up to 3 lives. Now we've got to do is the worst of these. This is Bizhawk. And it should be fine on my system because my old graphics card used to run perfectly fine PSX and GameCube games without issue. And that was a 660 Ti, I think it was. 360 Super, it should run everything fine. It does not. Right, we are not dying here. Come on. Right, we're just over halfway now. That's it. No! Oh, I was so close. So in the top right hand corner of the screen you can end up seeing a little progress meter. And that is how far we are through this running nonsense. The later ones of these are a lot easier than this one. Because they're just rolling logs. No major issues. One more hit before we end up dying. We're almost to the end. Thankfully, if we get hit, we actually have a small amount of iframes to actually survive another hit. Without having us drag back. So, there we go. That's red pizza. It's red pizza, okay? It's nothing else. It's not a reference to anything else, okay? It's just red pizza.
Pepsi for TV game.
Yes. Alright, there is lovely, stunning, singular cheek goes. Right, we're now on the highway. Use iframes for a second there. iframes man, iframes man. Right, there we go. That's the first checkpoint out of the way. These you're supposed to slide up. Buck boss man, buck boss man. Get on the bunkie, get on the bunkie. We're dead. We're dead. Well, Buck Fast Man, I imagine, would probably end up, you know, going through a lot more homes. Probably burning council. Probably selling some Avon as well. Slow and Freddy wins the race. We're going to be covered in breadcrumbs by the time the section's over. I do wonder how this truck's randomly making them all go different ways like this. It's pretty impressive, to be honest. Oh, you're such a hard man with your little motorbike, aren't you? I wouldn't recommend parking there, mate. You're probably going to get hit by a car if you do that. I love their little blocky bodies. Oh, you little swine! Motorbike Mode's Undertaker. Oh. Big Red. Can't be at a good Bucky and Blackout session. Well, I enjoy a cheeky Bucky and Blackout session. I used to end up getting a lot of buck bars for Christmas and enjoying that down by the Guildhall steps. Good times. Alright, here we go. Get out of here, Buffalo. The Tiger. Buffalo. I actually watched, I was around a mate's house the other day and he was just like, oh, check out my completely legitimate Fire Stick. He was just like, oh, they've got the wrestling on there, and it was like, oh, I'll put on one of them. And he ended up putting on WrestleMania 9, and I was like, this is the worst one. This is one of the worst WrestleManias ever devised by Vince McMahon. This is terrible. Bollocks. I was just like, you'll enjoy the start of this show because there's. Thank you, Decky. Welcome on in, by the way. You'll enjoy the start of this show because Shawn Michaels versus Tatanka, and it's like that's an alright match. Bollocks! What is going on with me? I'm in continued existence, fella. At the moment, we're trying to do a Pepsiman. Have you played Pepsiman before, Decky? I don't know if you played Pepsiman. Have you played it? Have you played the Pepsimans? Right, we're into the mine shaft. I pressed X! I pressed it! Right, so this is our last life. If we lose here, that's it. That's rip run. We have to give up on all of our hopes and dreams and ambitions. There will be no Pepsi factory here for the children at the orphanage. There'll be no joy in the hearts of the Pepsi children. Those Pepsi children will never taste a delicious taste of Pepsi again. And it will all be Pepsi Man's fault. And he's got to have that guilt on his soul for the rest of his life. Oh, you little cheeky bastard, you. You did play it before, and also as a submission. No! That's it. Right. Gotta start it again. Ah, that's life. Right, we're not going to fall down the hole this time. There we go. We're not going to get taken out by a dude. We are going to hit our forehead directly on there. We are going to do that. That is something that's going to happen. Oh, it's broken glass. I thought it was a nappy. I thought it was a nappy. Pepsi, mates! Yes, it is, mates. Right, we've got so little health left. We've just got to survive this. We did it. We did it. It's done. That's it. Get Glug in. You Pepsi slut. So, whilst this is going on, I can see that Adrian is also currently running Pepsiman, and she is on the Pizza Red truck section, being chased down by its pizzery trucky engines. I'm going a little bit too fast here, just a little bit too fast, but we're alright, we're alright, we're alright. Get up, get up, get up. Come on, Pepsiman. Stop mucking about, mate. Oh, I see Adrian's just gotten the game over again as well. Let's see how far we can get through this. More submissions closed tonight. There we go. We got past that bit this time. Time to roll around at the speed of sound. We're street surfing with Pepsiman. Totally tubular, dude. I should have hit jump there, really, shouldn't I? That probably would have helped. Jumping there would have resulted in me not dying, and it would have resulted in me living rather than dying. It's incredible. Like, that's just a little tip from me to you, okay? When you're supposed to press jump, you jump. See, there I did it, you see. Right, there we go. We got through that. We did it. We have survived. We're okay. Pepsiman says, stop right there. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. Or rather, a Pepsi touch. Right, now we're being chased. We have taken the hits. We do not want that to happen. Another 2, and that will be the end of this stage. Another 1, and that's the end of this stage. We're halfway through now. We cannot afford another hit. The tension is rising. sauces. The Pepsi's the way to go. Because tonight, for the first time, just about 10:30, for the first time in history, it's gonna start raining Pepsi men. It's Pepsi Man. Hallelujah, it's Pepsi Man. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna get absolutely wet. Like a Pepsi creature. Things are falling apart there. I'm trying to distract myself from how terrible this section is. There we go, we got through it. Don't need to get rid of it. Oh no. Alright, I'm sorry to say, people, that the piece is about to be disturbed. Terribly sorry, people. It's gonna be okay. Because,
You're doing pretty good.
I'm not. He's lying. But I thank him for his lies. And there's Pepsi Man's singular cheek. Don't make yourself think that he's got multiple cheeks. He has only got the one cheek. Right, Pepsi Man's dead now because he ran in front of traffic. So don't run in front of traffic. That's a Pepsi Man tip for all of you. I had pressed down and back there. Oh, sorry, down and back? Down and circle. Right. Let's go get the hands. Don't forget all the results of Pepsi Man's divorce from his wife. She got the cans and she just left them around everywhere. It's what he said she would do, but the judge didn't listen to him. I stopped. He really is. We're all delighted by the presence of Markman and his superior gaming powers. We're watching this going, right, well, this isn't how Markman would have done it. Markman would have done it much better, you see. Markman wouldn't have lost. Oh my goodness. Welcome on in, Rainers. I will give you a few moments. If you thought you were escaping Pepsi Man from the clutches of Adrian's revenge, I'm afraid you are definitely wrong. Pepsi Man is back on the menu, boys. Welcome on in.
Welcome on in, Adrian. What were you playing? Were you playing a video game? I hope it was a very good video game. What's this game called again? This game is called Pepsiman, and he's a man who's made out of Pepsi. He's completely made out of Pepsi. Who would have thunk it, eh? What a concept, eh? What a concept. They call him Pepsi Man. Dr. Peppy Man, he really was. I was suffering coke woman. A lot of ladies out there are suffering coke women. And that's mostly due to the bars, isn't it? They go out, they have a good time.
Ah, Stereo Man went AFK, came back and got confused. Lol. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully you're okay. Hopefully you're not too confused. I'm just going to pause the timer for a second whilst I sip a tea. I'm going to pause. I'm going to switch over. I'm going to say hello to you all. Hopefully you're having a most excellent evening. Thank you, Adrian's Revenge, for trusting your wonderful community with a raid over to here. Who knows what the hell's happening over here. But hopefully you enjoyed whatever it was. I presume you were playing a video game. Quite a complicated backstory then. I don't know if I'm smart enough to follow this epic saga. Well, the long and short of it is, Pepsi Man was born to Mrs. and Mr. Pepsi. He was born Pepsi. Eventually he grew up into a Pepsi Man. It was wonderful. He basically got divorced. His wife took all of the cans in the divorce settlement. Poor guy. But It's going to be okay, because he's getting his cans back now, okay? Couldn't get back to stage 4. This game can be one hell of a beast. It can really get you. Don't forget, if you've got a beverage, enjoy some now. Maybe a cup of tea, maybe a can of Pepsi, who knows? You could even have some water. That's probably even better for you. You probably should have water. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Here is Ryan. And with that, we've just hit our follower goal of 111. Thank you, everybody. Give yourselves a pat on the back. We've hit 111. Well done. Well done, everybody. 111. That's 1 and a 1 followed up with, can you guess it? That's another 1. Wonderful. Hype. The hype is real. We are all feeling the hype. The hype is exceptional. For progress, is it just for completing each stage? So time for when I completed stage 3. I believe yes, that is correct. Oh dang, I didn't know I was the one to help you hit your target. Congrats, with a smiley face. Is that like the emoticon? Oh sorry, emoji. I don't get the kids nowadays. I don't get the... There used to be emoticons. Emoticons. I'm going back to the game now. Right. Here we go. I use emoticon, man. We old. We are. We are. Right, so we are now in the sewers for Pepsi Man. His wife put some of the cans in the sewer. He's not happy about it. She's delighted. She just did it out of spite. And that's his bum going right into the sewer water. So I need to stop. Right, so what I need to do there is I need to jump over the hole. I think that's what I'm missing there. I'm missing the jump over the hole. And I'm missing the slide there. Oh, I remember pictures. Do you remember imagination? It's so weird. Like, I remember I used to have this thing called an imagination, and it was wonderful. I could just imagine things. But as I've gotten older, it's clear to me that doesn't really exist. Off your pop, mate. That 4-2 is some bullshit. ASCII back in the day, we did indeed. I like the fact that the Windows emoticon panel, or emoji panel, actually has still actually has emoticons on them. I'm sure that imagination is still there, but it really isn't. It really isn't. There's not much left there, mate. But I did see a snowboarding video today, and it was most excellent. I was really impressed. It must be lovely to end up being up in Scotland and being able to do the snowboardy action. Right. Come on, you Pepsi slut. Let's go. No, you Pepsi slut. Sometimes it's good. Good day. Fantastic. As you were saying, it's lovely fresh powder. Right, this is our last life. We have to do this entire section without dying. Checkpoint, doesn't matter. We die, we die. Get out of my way, humans. Thank you, Pepsi supporters, for being there with me. My Pepsi maniacs. Those Pepsi kids who have to see Pepsi Man and Pepsi Lady go through their divorce, I feel so sorry for them as well. I'm glad that here's Ryan. You understand that. That you understand that the ones that hurt in these sorts of things are the Pepsi kids, okay? They'll grow up to become Pepsi villains, alright? Now we've got to do this truck run with not many lives. Pizza red. Sorry, I said Pepsi red. It's pizza red, isn't it? So that's what it says on the side of the truck. So if I want to get into a good position on the leaderboard, this has basically got to be the run that gets all the way through to the end. Be interested to see what the overall leaderboard is for this at the end of this all. Right, I've got 2 hits left, and we're on the last pit, the last section of this run. We can do this. We got through it. We got through it. We did it. It's okay. Don't forget to hydrate. Do whatever it is that you need to do to make sure that you're okay. Whether that's hydrating, eating a...
Pepsi for TV game.
Pepsi for TV game. Just adding times and submitting. Do enjoy, hopefully. It's the most excellent one. There's Pepsi Man's singular butt cheek. That's it. You wave that singular ass cheek around. Exploited the iframes there a little bit, didn't we? Didn't we? Didn't we just? Oh, come on. I almost made it through that gap. You're big timing me here, Pepsi Man. Oh, we've got next to no health now. Just needs to survive a little bit longer, and his Pepsi health should refill. Well, we're so done. Oh, you little cheeky buggers. At least I got a little bit of a health restore there. At least we're at the end now. Oh! I thought it was out of the way of that. Pepsi Man is ripped to AF, and then the cutscene guy is like the anti-Pepsi Man. The funny thing is that guy is actually all the way through there. That's interesting as well, that my dash did not count as hitting that checkpoint. So that's interesting. I was not aware that that was a system. Sorry to end up wrapping 2 things into one. Yeah, the checkpoint I ran through, and it did not actually count that as a pickup. Right, we're falling further behind. This is not good. Right, come on. Right, Pepsi Man, you know what's really awesome right about now? Fading the rest of these without a single hiccup. Right, there we go, we got the check. We can now just book it. Almost. The giant fat guy at the start is actually looking into a can of Pepsi at the start, and he sees the Pepsi creature inside of the can, and he's not afraid. He's excited. He's dead now. Pepsi Man, not the dude. He could be dead, I don't know. Right, we've got one life left. We need to get through all of this section. Right, that didn't kill me. It just merely knocked me over a little bit. Oh, for God's sake! I evaded that. Had to go anyway. Thanks for the stream, Mr. Matt. Long live Pepsi. Well, thank you for popping on here. Here is Ryan. I'll be popping a follow right back as well a little bit later on. So thank you so much for being here. Have a jolly good rest of the evening. Or day, whatever time it is over there. Or over here. I'm in the UK, I don't know. Right, let's go. That's it. First death. First death. There we go. Right, there we go. We didn't die on that one, so that's an interesting thing. We slipped up on a ball. It's okay. Pepsi for semen stains. Right, so it picked it up that time, but it didn't pick it up when I was in the sewers when I really could have done with it. Well, say sewers, sorry. The Wilderlands. Route 66. Thank you for the Ric Flair drip there. Little drip of flair. Rick and his Woo Juice. Yeah, his new Woo Juice. Oh, God. Thank you for the blobby bomb. Thank you for the nuclear blobocalypse. Of course, we're going to be visiting the effects of that nuclear blobocalypse in just a moment once we end up hitting the second world. Which is, of course, the results of Mr. Blobby. Oh, he died last time. I'm so glad he didn't die this time. Pepsi Man! Yeah. Some blobbies are known to develop others once they end up hitting, I think it's their second sexual maturity. Most blobbies end up developing their others.
What the dog doing?
What is the dog doing? If you find out, can you tell me, please? Because I'm wondering what is the dog actually doing. Again, that. There we go. That's more like it. That's how it should have gone. Right, and remember, my top tip for this game is when there's a thing to avoid that it requires you to jump over, you jump over it, and that usually means you get over it, you see. Here we go. We did it again.
Was another hashtag Pro Gamer moment brought to you by Matt
Thank you for that hashtag Pro Gamer moment yet again brought to you by Mount Pain Goo. Feel the goo. I hope it was a positive one and not a sarcastic one. It could be a sarcastic one. Right, are you ready? Are you ready for the race? It was perfect timing. That was exquisite timing. We've already taken one hit. We can't take any more hits now. Alright, we cannot take any more hits now. That would be it in this one. So let's try not getting hit again. We're halfway to go. We're dead. We're dead. We got squished. We definitely got squished. Right, let's not have a repeat of that. Let's instead get through this. Okay? No issues this time. Alright, we've lost a hit there. We've lost another hit there. That's not what we wanted. Alright, we're dead. We're dead. This is the one thing we didn't want to happen. Okay. We're going to have this happen again. But this time, we're not going to lose. We're gently out of the way of that one. And we're still going to get hit by that one. It's okay. We've got 2 hits. Alright, we've got 1 hit left. Everything's going to be okay. Don't worry, kids. We've got 4 lives left. Well, technically 5. But it's okay. We're gonna survive this. Oh God. We did it. It's okay. So many people just died from that, by the way. Pepsi's got a lot of blood on their hands as a result of this game. I'm not going to judge them. I am going to write them a strongly worded thread.
You're doing pretty good.
I am not, mate. Stop saying I'm doing pretty good when I am not doing pretty good. Work that singular cheek, Pepsi man. Work that singular cheek. Right, so we're now in a world that has ended up suffering the blob apocalypse. It's annoying, you can't run past the truck. Wiggle, yeah. Right. Free of the can. Give me the peps. Mate, if you knew what would cause this disaster, you would not be asking for the peps. You'd be saying, Pepsi man, why? Why did you forsake us? Welcome on in, Kythius. Hello, Pepsi people. 24-hour Pepsi people, my friend. Sliding under things, we're jumping over things. Things are going well. I say that.
Yeah.
This is our third run. We've failed horrifically twice already. We're not doing too well. The other children in the class are laughing at us. There we go. We've done it. Gone through another stage. Now off to the bins with you, Pepsi Man. Oh, are you doing your run as well tonight, Crocus? Got a small amount of that, so I need to complete this stage in one hit, and then I can finish off my tea. Yeah. Pepsi Man! Right, over we go, over we go, under we go, through the boxes we go, through the other boxes we go, through the checkpoint we go. This time we're not going to get knocked down a hole. We're going to survive this. We're going to survive all of this. Jump over there. We're going to jump over this side. We're going to jump under here. Slide under that. Go over here. Oh, yes. We're doing okay. We're dashing through here. We're going to pick up a checkpoint. We're going to jump over this. Do a little dash. Do this. And we're just going to dash through here. Stuff this place. You people aren't Pepsi people. You are, though. You are my Pepsi gang. Hooray, Pepsi gang. Now we just keep running. I need to check the leaderboards. I'm excited to see what the leaderboards are going to look like in this. It's going to be a hard fart contest. Okay. So you've got to beat 4-2 to end up taking the 10th spot. So in the Discord server, if you type in check subs, you can check the subs for any game in the season so far. But there is no particular order. However, if you're good with Excel or Google Sheets, what you can do is you can copy the whole lot, and then you can end up using text to columns, and then you can end up switching them all over to columns. And then from there, you can end up like doing rank or index, whichever one you can end up going with, or sort even. But if you're going to do sort, you need to make sure you sort by the additional, by one metric first, then secondary metric. And also you need to correct any data that's not been put in correctly. But that's just if I was to do it. Usually I just look at what's on there and go, which is the highest one, which is the lowest one. I'm somewhere in between them. Oh no, I am the lowest one. Right, we've got one hit left. We are dead. We were that close to the end. We were that close to the end. Get it. Did that count as a hit? Because it looked like I got pushed back slightly, but there was no iframe to indicate that I had been hit. So I could be on 2 hits. I could be on. Right? No, I was definitely. I'm only on 1 hit now. I need to escape this. Everything becomes a jump on this one. So circle and X are jump on this one. square and X if you're playing on the default configuration. Taking a hit there, that's not good. Quite close to the end now. We're okay. We should be alright. No! Down to time. Jesus. This has been one of the most competitive ones we've had on the Wheel of Struggle. I have a sneaking suspicion this is actually going to be the most competitive board in all of them. I think it's going to beat Monopoly 2 in terms of competitiveness. That's relatively safe there. Yes, there is a handy tutorial, voiced by a very handsome devil with a beard. Decky F, not anyone else, just Decky F. Don't hurt me.
Pepsi for TV game.
Yes. Ah.
Pepsiman. A plane full of passengers had to make an emergency landing in the desert. We were on our way there when the helicopter broke down. Fortunately, no one was hurt or killed.
Definitely sounds Irish, that guy. There's a twang of Irishness there. Dead. Dead. Thank you for the chaos. Oh, the game's loading. Oh, someone loaded up the Wasp game. Dagnammit. You counted Kylo as complete, that's what did it. Well, at least we only took, we've got iframes, that's good, we're okay. The start of the stage is a bugger. Alright, now we're in easy street. Right, this level is basically done. But we should be good. We should be good now. Come on, let me have the checkpoint this time. Thank you. Bastard. You got very tilted on this. But you persevered. You ended up doing all of your time. You got through it. But I bet you're going to be looking forward to picking up the PS5 version of this with its full trophy list. Complete Pepsi Man without a single hit. See every Pepsi death. That's one of my favourite ones. Right, let's not die right at the very start, shall we? Well, let's persevere. Right, we should be getting a health up soon. Well, I say health up, health restore. Probably just used it all up on there, but I can see a checkpoint in the future. In the future? Up ahead. Yeah, there it is. It doesn't matter because this section's one-hit kills anyway, so it's all fine. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Come on. I kept tapping right. I kept tapping right to stop you from going. But you didn't listen, did you, Pepsi Man? I kept tapping. Pepsi Man decided not to counterbalance as much as I was hoping he would. Come on, Pepsi Man. Let's get through this section. Let's get through this game, shall we? Together. Me and you, Pepsi Man. Let's do this. I believe in you, Pepsi Man. We're going to game over again. We're going to be up to our 4th run on this. Jesus. That's it. 4th run. I was really hoping we'd do a lot better. But so far, it's not going too well. Right, let's do this. Come on. I know what people are going to say, stop dashing so much, stop dashing. But no, we've got time to make here. We've got time to make, okay? We're all good, we're all good. It's just a little falling over, it's still good, it's still good. The vote conference, Adrian. We're gonna get through this together, aren't we? We're gonna do this. Oh, if anyone's wondering what suit I've gotten for my work's Christmas party, because I know no one from my work watches my stream, so I'm safe. I can reveal what suit I picked up for my work Christmas do. Does anyone want to take a guess as to what colour my new suit will be? I believe you can do this, especially, right, since it won't be a wheel one, you can end up you can use save states, you can use the continue system that's in this, you can do a lot of extra stuff. So you can end up, you can actually literally just go at this at your own pace without the worry of having to restart over if you game over. So you can actually just get to learn the levels. The speed run of this, by the way, is absolutely sickening, and it's so fun to watch. Like, if you haven't seen the speed run of this, I've watched it. Like, this is a thing even through GDQ, like, that they keep putting on every year. Watch it, it's great. Even got 100 cans on a few levels tonight, so I know you can. You know how many people were aiming to get 100 cans on a lot of levels, and they just weren't doing it. I don't give a shit about the cans. Whoops, actually, I didn't have my filter on there. But yeah, a lot of people didn't really care for the cans. Didn't care for the cans. I don't care for the cans. The cans are just there if I can pick them up. We didn't die there. Fantastic. That's what we wanted to see. No death. We're not dying there either. We're doing well. We're doing well. Mr. Master slips. Pepsi reveals the soul. It really does. Oh, it will all come out in the Pepsi. They think it's all Pepsi. It is now. Alright. Here we go. Here's the jump. Oh, yes, boy. Cheers, Pepsi Man. Right, you get to that sweet vending machine. Oh, there we go. Completed it and under 119. There's a truck there. There was. I was surprised by the truck. I didn't know that there would be a truck, but I was pleasantly surprised by the presence of one. Ah, I see. There's a record time on every stage, and the achievements for retro achievements are based around those ones. That's why there were times appearing. Gotcha. We're dead. See, when I did this stage last run, there was a nice little convenient section that I could just sort of stand in. There would be a lot to do. But I guess that section doesn't come up until a little bit later on. Okay, read this like a Guitar Hero. That's easy. Dead. And we were right by the end. Yeah, the suit that I've got for my work Christmas do, I'm really looking forward to trying it on, because I'm really looking forward to it, because it's going to look great on episodes of Low Res later, okay? So the suits that I've got are yellow, green, and purple at the moment.
You're doing pretty good.
I'm not, mate. Stop saying that, okay? Stop saying that. So the new suit that I've got is a crushed green velvet style suit, and I'm really looking forward to trying that on. Thank you for the blobby apocalypse. Our time will come. The rivers of blobby will flow freely. Let's not die from the truck here. There we go. We missed a can there. That was very silly. It's gonna be okay. Just got a bit of a life resort there, and we just died. Fantastic. We've never died on this barrel section, so I'm a bit disappointed with myself there. May. Oh, and now we've missed the checkpoint. Tremendous. So we've got to do this section in one. The rope got us there. That was great. Right. I think it's... Oh, there we go. I wonder how many cans it is. I think it's something like... Because that popped in about 50 cans, so I have a sneaking suspicion it's every 10 cans you get a bit of a life restore. Yeah. So every 10 cans you get a life restore. Gotcha. And that's denoted by Pepsiman going, ah! But only if you are missing life. Yeah, full life, he does nothing. But if you're missing life, he'll go, ah! Which is nice, I suppose. There's Pepsi Man with a singular ass cheek. Doing a little squat. It's so crazy that this is so PS1. Like, even that glugging sound effect as he ends up taking a glug of cans. It's all very PlayStation 1. Like, this is... I think this game actually really does end up representing a lot of the soul of a PlayStation. The line performing that detached upper body. It really... Like, you can see exactly how this model is put together. It's glorious. I actually put a link to someone's uploaded the model for this, and it's like, oh, that's amazing. Like, you can literally end up making your own Pepsi Man. You can probably put it into different applications as a result of that, so anything that can end up working with model files, you can end up having Pepsi Man doing breakdances and stuff. And also, if you've not seen it before, someone's actually ended up doing a mock-up of what Pepsi Man would look like on each PlayStation generation, all the way up to PlayStation 5 with ray tracing and RTX effects. Like, it's a very mad-looking video, like, showing off, here's what Pepsi Man would look like on PlayStation 3. Here's what Pepsi Man would look like on PlayStation 5. I hopped again because I saw the shovel and I was like, I don't want to hit the shovel. This is a very old train show. It really is. It doesn't seem to conform to any time for the rest of humanity, really. It runs to its own little weird schedule. Right, should we check out our friends? No, actually, we don't have time. We've only got 20 seconds. Right. Sorry, guys. I can't hang about. I've got to go. Gobshite man, gobshite man. Oi, gobshite man, what the hell are you doing? You're jumping across the rooftops and falling off of them, ain't I? Fuck off. I literally did press X. I pressed X there. Why did you not jump? I love the delayed inputs. The delayed inputs are really wonderful. Thank you for the banger Clussy. As a lot of people do know, I do love bangers and Clussy. Whoa! Welcome on in, Spanky Hansen. Oh my goodness, it is me. Welcome on in, Just Barnes. once I can get to a point where I can pause. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my goodness. Welcome on in. Killer Kitten TV. Oh my goodness. Welcome on in. Spanky Hansen, so much. I'll restart that. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm just going to pause my timer here. I'm going to pause. There we go. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you so much for entrusting your community with me here today, Spanky Hansen. Hopefully, you had a most excellent stream. And what were you streaming, sir? I'm just going to end up typing out a shout-out.
Shout out Spanky Hansen.
Wow, thank you so much for the follow, Killer Kitten TV. I was currently dying lots on Apex. I have heard many good things about the Apex. It's
Is that the game where they have the men and they shoot the guns and they go, oh, and they do the slides?
I missed your stream, I was hurt. It's okay, Just Barnes, because you are here now, and you are here for Pepsi Man. Oh, lovely.
Oh, I like the lovely little hearts.
That the one. Oh. I see, on a personal level, I mean, I do really enjoy the concept and idea of Apex, but I prefer, ultimately, Titanfall 2, because Titanfall 2, to me, ended up having a more complete experience. It had the single-player campaign, it had the excellent multiplayer modes, as well as the Horde, as well as the training area. Titanfall 2 is amazing. It really is. It really, really is. Anyways, you join us here today as we play Pepsi's Man. Pepsi's Man is a game about a man who is made out of Pepsis, and he's got to run. He's got to run away from his responsibilities. He's got to run away from his life, the way that he does things. He's just got to deal with a lot, okay? And Pepsi Man's running away from that, and we're supporting him in his decision, okay? Do you understand me? Do you understand me, chat? We're supporting Pepsi Man in his run here, okay? And there's word of a Titanfall 3 in production. Get in, sunshine. We are going to enjoy that. And if you want to see a sausage in chat, just wait 1 second and you will see a deformed sausage in chat. Right. I'm going to switch back over. Okay, I'm going to hit control and I'm going to resume. We have got 5 hours to end up completing Pepsi Man. Now, Pepsi Man is all about a game of running away from your responsibilities, running away from your life. This was released only in Japan on the PlayStation X. Sorry, the PlayStation 1, but it's all PSX. That's how we always ended up referring to it back in the 90s. There we go. We've got 2 hits left on this thing. We've got 1 more hit and then we get a hit and die. So we've got to run away from this big, conspicuous red truck, which doesn't look at anything at all like any other truck that you might have seen before. Not at all. Don't worry about it. Don't even think about it. It's fine. It's not. It's just a red truck, okay? Don't worry. Don't think about it too much, okay? Just at the end here. And we're dead. We're dead. Nice sausage. Thank you. I must say it is a very lovely sausage. A lot of people really love putting my sausage in their channel. They just love whipping out the sausage, just showing it off, really. It's just one of those things. It's one of those things, okay? Right, so we're hoping we'll be able to get through this without any more hits. We've got 5 lives. I mean, it says 4 down there, but you actually end up having 1 life left over once you run out, so it's kind of 5-ish. Oh, this is the one that had the nice convenient path where if you just got it in the right line, you can basically just run down. Right. You should be safe. I say that and take a hit. It's the Coca-Cola pizza truck. It is, look, see, red pizza. Red pizza. There's no similarity to any other company, cola makers at all. That's a pizza truck, okay? It's not. Holidays may be coming, but that was not... Mate, he doesn't need to laugh at me like that, okay? But anyways, it's not on another truck, okay? And there's Pepsi's Man running with his singular cheek.
A plane full of passengers had to make an emergency landing in the desert. We were on our way there when the helicopter broke
This sounds like an Irish person trying to do an American accent and trying to hide the Irish in their voice.
In the middle of nowhere, right in the middle of the desert, and they are all exhausted. Another helicopter is on the way, but it looks like it's going to take some time.
you see what I mean? There's a twang of Irish in there, but it sounds like they're trying to do an American accent, and they're trying to downplay the Irish bits. Right, so we're in the desert now. Got to dodge these trucks. We're okay. We just did a spin. It's okay. As long as we don't get squished, then we're okay. That was far too close for comfort. Right. It's okay. We can recover from this. It's okay. So this truck is going to end up sending out logs. It's going to send some of them high, some of them low. You can jump over the high ones, but it's a difficult timing. Because you got to get it when it's on its downward trajectory. See, like that one, and that one, and that one. That one's an over. You can see we jumped over that one, even though it was a slidey one. That's just the power of being really good at this game, okay? Right, we just got another checkpoint. We're okay. Oh, the real you're talking about another TF2, aren't you? You're talking about Team Fortress 2. Unless you're talking about transcription. Yeah, that was it. Transcription Functions 2, which was a really odd game, all about dressing up as, I think it was like a duck or something, and it was really bizarre. I really enjoyed it though. It was a great game. Great game. Right, now we're just going to rush here because we don't need to really worry about the bikes that are trying to chase us down. If we just run away from our problems, we'll be fine. We need to dodge there because there is a car. There's a can. We're going to dodge that. Don't worry about these guys. We don't need to worry about them. Below 228. Beautiful. Never heard of it. I have to Google. Do enjoy that Google search. Waiting for the... Can I repeat the name? I can't. Sorry, I can't. Because I made it up. Yeah, I do that a lot. Although every now and again I will come out with something that someone will go, no, that can't be true. And then they'll do Google and they go, actually no, that one there is actually real. It's one of the things. Tricky false. It's... Oh no, we stepped on a cactus. It's one of the things that a lot of people really, really don't like. And it's great. We actually restored our health just in time there. Right, we need 5 more cans to restore our health a little bit more. We did, but we got hit, so we're basically at the same point. This is going so well so far. Up to 27, so it doesn't really matter anymore because we're going to be on a barrel. What we've got to do here is not fall off the barrel, be knocked off the barrel, or fall down a hole. We've just got to not do that. That's what we've got to not do. Right, here we go. Oh! Round the cans, round the cans. Over we go. There we go, beautiful. Beautiful. Going alright. Right, we're through the barrel section. Right. We ran right into that board. It's okay. Right, I definitely did want the checkpoint there, because otherwise we'd be a bit stuffed. We've got 6 lives, so as long as we do this section without losing too many other lives, then we should be fine. I say 6 lives, it's more like 7, but I've already gone over that point. If you weren't paying attention, then I can't really help you that much with that one. Uh-oh. Sneaky. Very sneaky of you. Dead. This cave does not seem that safe at all. To be honest, I would probably say that they should probably secure all the goods in here before they start rolling around, going out into random places. They really need to be more careful. It's really quite silly of them to do this. Look, see, look at that barrel. That was a tripping hazard. Poor Pepsi Man there. He's probably got a really hurting ankle now. Poor guy. Like, ow, my ankle. Right, there we go. Let me get me this time. Haha! How'd you like me now? Boo! Who got the boo? Ready or not? Haha! Oh, I thought there might be a secret there. I was going to try and see if I could run into there. But I kept seeing that and I was like, there's got to be something there. Dead. Now, I was talking about how we had, like, virtually 7 lives earlier. Yeah, that's not the case anymore, is it? As long as we get enough cans to get at least 1 or 2 more lives, we should be alright. I also now know that that path there is not a secret path. I was convinced. I was like, there's definitely something down that path. There has to be. And it looks too much like a bonus path to not be anything. But no, it's nothing. We can't get down there. It's probably been one of those things that people... No! You arsehole! Right, we are not losing this now. Come on. Let's just pick up enough cans to get some more lives. We'll be okay. This is it. This is the one where we get through this level. We've been through this level before, I believe. No, I don't think we have we? This is, if we complete this, this is the furthest point we've got. I believe. I think we're going to get stuffed over by those again. Right, cool, that level is done. Finally. Used a super Pepsi powers there to throw Pepsi up. They will not survive the Pepsi apocalypse. Oh my. Right, here we go. We've got to run away from these logs. These delicious, delicious logs. These matchmakers, which I presume are mint matchmakers. Right, there's floor logs, and there's upper logs. We've got to watch out for the upper logs. We don't jump if we absolutely have to. See, that's what happens if you jump. Right, now I've only got one more hit. I'm dead. This one's actually, yeah. Hated this one. This one has never looked fun. Like, because as soon as you take a hit, you're automatically at a disadvantage because you don't have as much time to see what's coming up. Well, what's coming up behind you. Got lucky there. Alright, now we've lost our advantage. We're so close, all we got to do is just survive a little bit longer. No! Yep. The logs just do blend into one singular large rolling mass of log. That's why we've always got to watch out for these loose stools, you know? Different kind of log. Gotcha. Got you. Sorry, producers in my ear. You can't be saying that sort of humour on this, you know. We're trying to be more, you know, advertiser friendly, more friendly overall. We are dead here. We are definitely dead. We've got 1 life, 2 lives, technically, to get through this section and the next level. It's not happening, folks. Right, it's going to start throwing the overhead ones now. Yeah. No, we're stuck now. We can't build up we won't be able to react in time. Hate this one. Hate this one. Right, left, middle. Keep it going up until we get to this bit. God damn it, no! Right. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go for a quick waz. And we're going to do 1 more attempt. That's what we're going to do. So give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to end up heading off. And I'll be back very, very shortly. slight delay. We will be back with the Mr. Man Internet Sofa stream very shortly. Thank you again for joining on to the Mr. Matt Internet Sofa stream, presented by Mr. Matt Internet. We'll be back very shortly with more Pepsiman. I'm back, okay? Don't worry about the small puffs of smoke that were coming out of my mouth there. Don't worry about that. If you do want to know, it is just a vape. It is just a vape. Although the coil on it is going, and that was a right 2 and 8. That was a right 2 and 8. Anyways, I think we'll end up doing one more run of Pepsi Man this evening, and we will see how far we can get. I think we're up to what 3-3 now, aren't we? 3-3. So we just need to get 3-3-3. That's all we need to do. It's easy. It's easy. We can do it. So, let's resume the timer, and let's game start. Let's do this, okay? $18-minute speedrun. Oh my god, if we can do this. Right, if I can get a bit further. Do I play the real Team Fortress 2? Not from great many years. I had it before it was free to play. And all they gave me for it going from paid to free to play was a hat. I need to stop pressing down. Because I always think down and circle is slide, and it's not. That's break. And I need to remember it's just tap. Just tap. Just tap. Don't need to do anything else. Nothing else fancy. Just tap. Just tap. Get that bin off your head, mate. Whoopsies. Yep. Orange box. Orange box was the way to go for a loss of great games. Half-Life 1. Well, sorry, Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 Episode 1. Half-Life 2 Episode 2. Portal. And of course, Team Fortress 2. It's a great, great bundle. Had a lot of fun with that on the Xbox 360 back in the day. And then I had all the... I didn't actually have the orange box on Steam. I just ended up having all of the games that were already in there. I was like, hey, get Pepsi. New record. 119.50. That's... damn, that's not bad at all. No, just got to wait for the next stage. It really did. Well, we've just destroyed... Well, your window's still okay, even though you haven't got a wall. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Right, now we've got to surf down the street. Yeah, totally tubular, dude. Hashtag yeah. Hashtag rad, yeah. Yo. Nuggy to the extreme. Right, that's not too bad. One large arse of Pepsi Man. More lives. Got 9 lives now. 111.80. We're doing the levels faster. We're doing the levels a lot faster now. It's just this bloody level. Taking one hit already. Hey! Complete all of stage 1 without dying. Nice. Now we just got to do that on the rest of the stages and we'll be absolutely golden. I'm not going to listen to him say it this time. Right, the nuclear apocalypse is happening. Pepsi Man has to run through the debris, destruction. Right. Cool. Now we can just sit in our space. Oh, you threw one this way this time, did you? You didn't have to do that, mate. You didn't have to do that at all. If anything, I would have appreciated it if you hadn't thrown the barrel in my face. I must say, I do really like the hit reskin someone's done in Dragon Ball FighterZ Z. Someone's actually ended up making Hit into Pepsi Man, and it's amazing to see Pepsi Man do all of Hit's moves. Oh, we got to do this nonsense again, have we? Alright, fine. Dagnammit. Right, come on. It's literally the end of that section, and Pepsi Man decided to go now. No! Alright, we've got to do this whole section without a checkpoint again. Now we've got to go all the way back to before the barrel now. Right, hopefully it doesn't stop us over on the checkpoint again this time. Right. We're okay. We've gotten the checkpoint. Mate, stop running into the girders, okay? The large Twixes, as Smart Man calls them. But which Twix are they? Are they left Twix or right Twix? Who cares? wiggity, wiggity. Peppy man, Peppy man. He's so peppy. Man, Peppy man, Peppy man. Right, we've got. I only missed 9 cans. What a bad clear time on that stage. 3 minutes odd. Come on, we can do much better on this stage. This stage, that's it. We're doing this. Wiggity, wiggity, wiggity. Pop. Come on. Can't believe I got by the shovel. Whoopsies. Right, here we go. Alright, I can't hang around with the boys for a Pepsi. I've got a dash. I have enough life to survive a Pepsi with the boys. Hurry! But we're already there. There we go. Scene 2 sorted at stage 2. Oh, we're so close to the par time, 1:33. Oh, we're taking a hit already. 2 hits already. Right, we're on 1 hit. 1 hit saloon. Dead. It's annoying that Pepsiman doesn't restore on this one at all. Like, if you lose your 2 of your hits right at the start, then you're stuck. There is no way for you to restore your health. There are no Pepsi cans to collect here. It's not even like they programmed in like a risky dash so you can restore 1. Like every now and again you can tap to down and dash, then it will end up giving you the ability to end up restoring 1 hit, but they don't do that. No, we were that close. We were literally at the end. We're wasting our lives now. Hey, everything was going so well there. We weren't even moving. We were just jumping when we had to. And I had to go and spoil it all whilst doing something stupid like taking a dumb hit. There we go. We're through that section. Get the hell out of here, Red Pizza Truck. Another casualty in the Pepsi war. Right, so that's stage 2 done. We're now on to stage 3. Stage 3, scene 1. At least the highway is relatively okay. It's just the start can be a bit funny sometimes. Doesn't matter, we've got iframes. Whoa! Thank you so much for the follow, Ashnat! Wonderful, welcome on in. Hopefully you're having a most excellent evening. Or day, whichever time of day it is for you. Just hopefully you're doing most excellently. There we go, we picked up. Right. Now we're on to the log rolling time. So, as per usual, got to dodge the logs, haven't we? But I didn't do very well there. At least I'm one can away from a bit of a health restore. There we go. Should be getting another health restore in just a moment. Well, I got the health restore, but it didn't really do a lot because I just wasted the health straight away. Brilliant move. High IQ move there, really, isn't it? Pepsi Dude's treating me alright. Except for when I end up getting a bike up the arse. That doesn't work so well for him. But other than that, yeah, it's going alright. I just hope that Pepsi Man, you know, will be happy with what we've accomplished here today. In a way, I don't think he ever will be. Almost outrun them, but I didn't quite get the speed. Oh! Right. That's 3-1 done again. This is part of the Wheel of Struggle. I've got 5 hours to end up doing as much damage to this game as possible. We're almost back up to where our furthest point is. But ideally, we'd like to complete this game on this run. This is hopefully going to be the run where we complete the game. You cheeky bull. He got me from out of nowhere, didn't he? Oi! Leave it out, mate. Leave it out. Right, we've restored some health and then immediately lost it. Genius. Onto the barrel. Here we go. First time barrel. Okay, ready? First time barrel. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, right. Pepsi Man, you've been running throughout this entire thing. Why do you have to be on the barrel up until a certain point? Why? Why Pepsi Man? You don't need to be on the barrel at a certain point. You don't need to. You just want him to be on the barrel just for your own amusement, mate. We were still on. We were still on. Have I tried not falling in the chasm? I have tried it, but it didn't really work out for me. I'm hoping. This is where the run comes to die. Right, we're over that bit. Cactus sequel. Yeah. A council member broken the rules. You bring that up in the Discord, alright, Adrian? You should bring that up, alright? Because if he knows the rules and he's breaking them himself, then I think Octobot will want to know about this, alright? Right. Ah! Thank you for the chaos. Octobot can be silenced? Jesus. Right. Here we go. Here we go. Jump over the holes. We dodge the mine parts, which have got yellow lines, so it makes me think that we can jump over them. That's video game logic 101, isn't it? It's got an edge with a yellow bit on it, so that therefore means we can use it for some parkour or something, can't we? That's just standard video game logic. Come on, we're 2 cans away from getting that health back, and then we can hear him go, oh. And we're dead. Dangle Sonic in front of him and he'll be silenced. Well, he'll be distracted. Well, there's always the possibility of more Sonic games on the Wheel of Struggle. Like, there's so many untapped Sonic games that we haven't gone into, like Tails' Sky Patrol. Like, we can play Tails' Sky Patrol on the Game Gear. We can play Mean Bean Machine. He stutters. No, I don't think it does, really. There's a lot missing in terms of Pepsiman's, design philosophy. But other than that, it's a solid game. Like, this is definitely one of those games where if you learn it and you know what you're doing at every moment, then it's a very easy routine. Like, it's one that you could almost script perfectly. Because all the events happen at certain points where your character is. And will run for a certain amount of time. So if you trigger an event and you get knocked down, the event will still go. But you might not necessarily be in the way of it because it's already gone off screen. Sometimes if you get to a certain point before it even triggers, then you can actually get around it. You can get there before the thing happens. Right. Level done. Oh, absolutely fine, Adrian. You have a jolly good sleep, and hopefully you can have a most excellent meeting in the morning. The equivalent of dangling keys in front of the toilet going, look at the shiny, shiny. Oh. Wonderful. by telling them that they can now enter prices with 8 Why would you ever need to enter a price with 8 decimal places? Unless you are doing percentage-based discounts. Why would you ever do beyond 2? That's so weird. It is way too many decimal places. An unhealthy amount of decimal places. Right, we're going to try and get through this section now. This is going to be the one. Got 5 lives to waste here. 6 technically. Right, just going to start with double logs in a second. Double log. Double log. Double log. Double log. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. The trade include tax, so I've done... Oh, God. See, I do a lot of having to work with discounts and percentage-based discounts, and they can be awkward discounts sometimes. Sometimes they're lovely, and they're just 20%, 30% easy.
Pepsi
Sometimes they're
It looks like the
23.5.
main computer of Pepsi City went out of control a little.
Right, we are now at the furthest point, almost 2 hours in. We're at the furthest point we've ever gotten in this. And we'll die immediately. There was a truck there, you see. So the apocalypse is still happening, but we are going to get through this, okay? People are running, they're scared, they're crying. It's funny, I was going so fast, the game decided to knock me over. Right, I need 3 cans to not die here. I dodged. Well, the guy who was just running across the street is definitely dead because that truck was not slowing down and it was directly in his path. So he's dead. I think it's only got like... Pi's only got like 2 decimal places, doesn't it? Yeah. Don't believe Big Math, okay? Big Math is lying to you. Yeah, but Pi's only 3 places. Yeah, that's the maximum. That you don't need to go much beyond that, do you? Checkpoint! Took a hit. Come on, you Pepsi slut. Let's do this. Get immediately hit by a van. People are dead on the streets. I bloody moved. With all this terror happening in Coketown, I'm afraid it would be a lot worse in Coketown. There'd be a lot more, like, sniffing, a lot more people going like, do you want to start a business? Yeah, do you want to start a business, mate? Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Yeah, mate. Let's start a business, yeah? You got a piece of paper? You got a piece of paper? Yeah, you got a piece of paper. Well, it's got a lot of Pepsi for Coketown, you know? An awful lot of it. Oh, this is our last life. So if we stuff it here, that's it. Checkpoint, but it doesn't really matter because this is our one shot. Well, that's it. That is it. Yeah, I don't really have any more time to play Pepsiman. I genuinely thought this would be enough time to complete Pepsiman. I thought this is going to be fine. We can complete Pepsiman in the amount of time we've got here. That was not the case. That was a lot of ego on my part to think that I could do this game in the 2 sort of hours that I've got. Yeah, that's on me. That's it's okay. It's okay. What I'm saying is it's okay. I'm saying it's okay, all right? Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to see if there's any lovely people to end up sending you all over to. Let's have a little looky. What have we got here in terms of break? Great effort, Mr. Bat. Thank you, Mark, man. Got further than you did. Well, I think we all ended up suffering a lot through Pepsiman. Think how long it is to beat it in 3 hours. It is ridiculous. I'm happy that we got as far as we did. I get the participation point. Delighted about that. We get the things. We get the things. I would just like to say a massive thank you to everyone who has ended up popping in here today. A massive thank you to Spanky, Hansen, and Adrian's Revenge for the lovely raids. Thank you so much. Thank you to the follows, the new follows that we've got here today. Why are you showing me about 3 third-party things? Ashnart, thank you for the follow. Killer Kitten TV. And, of course, as well as that, we also end up having Here Is Ryan join us as well today. Good effort, in my opinion. Great to finally see you on the stream. Thank you. I am every single Wednesday.
Hey, let me get one too. Hey, let me hold one. Yeah,
Ooh,
that right there. What the dog doing?
What is the dog doing? Yep, every Wednesday at 8:30 English time. And that could be GMT or BST, depending on what month we're in, what the calendar's doing, all that sort of stuff. But either way, 8:30 is my usual streaming time. So I'm going to see if we've got any lovely people to end up sending you on over. Oh, no, I haven't decided to... No, why? That would be terrible. Actually, I think I might just cut and run because I am probably going to be relaxing for a bit. Unless you guys want me to throw you over to the Seinfeld All Day channel, which is just a nightmare. It's AI generated Seinfeld, and it just runs all the time. And there's no respite, there's no joy or happiness in there. Have a great evening. Catch you again. And it's great to see you as well, dudes. I've ended up seeing you. I've seen you in 16 Bits channel. Oh, enjoy the Team Fortress 2. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Unless you're playing also Titanfall 2 at the same time and a sort of split configuration. But anyways, just want to say a massive thank you. I hope you have a jolly good rest of the time, whatever it is. And I will hopefully see you again at some point in the very near future. If you're watching on VOD, have a jolly good time. See me in Garlips, Adrian's, and 16 Bits. But first time I caught yours. Fantastic. Looking forward to my rage on Mario Kart. It's going to be a thing. But this weekend, I'm in my hometown. So I'm heading back down to my hometown for a debaucherous evening. Because one of my friends, she's basically ended up having a birthday recently. And yeah, it's just an excuse for all I'll reset my dentures. It's just an excuse for us all to get horrifically drunk. So, depending on what state I'm in on Sunday after I travel back, I might do some of my Mario Kart stream, because I know that that's a 2-streamer. There's no getting around that. That's a 2-streamer. That's... Unless I'm going to do full 5 hours in one stream, It's a 2-streamer, that one. That's 2 big steaming. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the random vibe. You're my kind of people. What? An elderly weird old man with a big goatee. Big streaming streams. Thank you. Thank you all. Just want to say a massive thank you to all again. You had many delicious, excellent choices for tonight. Long Hair Collective. Oh, wonderful. There's lots of people who have the long hairs. I've got the long hair, but I'm getting a bit thin in the middle. And a bit grey on the sides. It's great. It's great. Anyways, thank you all. And I will see you all again at some point in the very near future. Bye for now.